Friend of the program, Justin Thinn from 24/7 Sports, was able to get an interview with Michigan State's number one commitment right now on the basketball front, Carlos Medlock, in-state point guard, total killer. We're on record with that. I loved him long before he committed to Michigan State. I'm pretty terrified of the Carlos Medlock era as a rival fan, to be honest with you. But game, respect, game. You got to respect and admire a kid that plays the way Carlos Medlock does. Anyways, this is the first long form interview that I've been able to find from Carlos Medlock anywhere. So shout out to Justin for the awesome work on this. And make sure you go subscribe to 24/7 Sports, Spartan Tailgate, and follow Justin Thinn as well so you don't miss out on any of his great work. But one thing of note that I want to pull out from this interview and discuss with you, credit to Justin for the question on this. Two of Michigan State's primary targets right now are kids that Carlos Medlock is going to play with at Link Academy this season. Those two kids are big men, and it is Ethan Taylor, a stud, and then Tristan Reed, Terrace Reed's little brother. Tristan Reed is more of a mid four-star type. Ethan Taylor's a fringe five-star, a true star. But man, what a loaded front court. Those two playing together as seniors at Link Academy, and Carlos Medlock running the show with them. So you would think these players will be able to build some chemistry, build friendships, etc. Medlock was asked by Justin Thinn, "Are you recruiting them? Are you going to try and get them to come with you to Michigan State?" This is what Carlos Medlock had to say. He said, "Oh yeah, I told Ethan and Tristan MSU has two senior bigs, so they got a chance to come in and play. Not saying it's a guaranteed spot, but you have a chance." But it'll be really good playing with those bigs, especially those guys, 7 foot and 6'11". That'll be great. Link Academy will be must watch this year, but hey boys, not just come with me, Spartan Dog, woof woof, let's go to grind week. Have you seen the center depth chart? Fellas, ding ding, you'll play with me if you come to Michigan State. Do you like this from Carlos Medlock?
I do. Oddly enough, like you mentioned, like they could play with me. Carlos Medlock saying that. I know Michigan State fans love the floor general. My dog Medlock sees the floor general and sees food though. He sees me and my teammates from Link Academy look at this roster and say, "Hey, we can play right now." And we're high school seniors. No, all jokes aside, I mean, he's not wrong. Like from the big man perspective, like he's not wrong. Like I mean, I do think they have a great opportunity to play. I personally would love the idea of Cart having this being like some sort of like basketball karma. Cart now having Terrace's brother on his roster after you had Terrace on your roster.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. I feel like Medlock just does the right things. I think he says the right things at all times. He's a smart kid. I think he gets it, and he committed to Michigan State largely because he fell in love with Tom Izzo's honesty and the culture, and he talked about that in this interview as well. He's a dog. Like he is a Michigan State player at heart. I can say that honestly, and he's going to have a great career there. I think he understands what he's stepping into, waiting a couple years behind Jeremy Fears, and that's fine. And I don't know. He even mentioned like the Michigan State player that Izzo and him have talked about replicating the career of is Tyson Walker. So I found that interesting, Dion, because you think back to Tyson. Tyson was never the point guard at Michigan State, even though he could have been. Tyson was asked to play the two, even though he was really a shot hunting point guard, and figure out how to play next to a pass first point guard who will not be named. They don't like when I name him. So, maybe that's a sign of things to come. If Izzo's like, you're Tyson Walker 2.0, maybe they intend to play him with Jeremy Fears and have two dogs in the backcourt and figure it out. I honestly am open to that idea. I think it could work out, and Tom Izzo will figure it out. But no, Medlock is right, and he's smart, and this is on brand. Like, not only come with me because it's going to be fun and we'll play together, but come with me because, hey, guys, Jackson Kohler's leaving. Carson Cooper's leaving. The only big man on the roster is Jesse McCulloch. If you guys both commit, you're both going to play. Like that's just true. It is what it is. And I don't think both of them are going to commit. I think they'll probably get one. but they might have a better chance with Ethan Taylor, the better player, even than Tristan Reed right now. So we'll see what it is. And if they only get one, I bet Izzo goes to the portal for the third, and that one still plays a pretty big role. I am contractually obligated to point this out, though. Now you care about playing time, Carlos Medlock? Right now you've decided that playing time matters to your decision to commit? Really?
Yeah. Pick and choose your spots.
Where was that a month ago? Dion? I mean, Jesus. So, yeah, centers. Hey, you'll have a chance to play. Hey, Carlos, you won't. Jeremy Fears has 2 more years, and they're not taking the ball away from the guy they call the floor general. So even if you do play next to him, enjoy coming off the bench the way Jace Richardson did for a whole year. And I get that Michigan State fans are going to hate me for this, but I made this point when Carlos committed that I can't believe he committed to a situation he's going to have to wait 2 years for. And now here he is using playing. Look, you'll play right away to his teammates. You won't play right away. I can't believe you signed up for this.
This is why I love Carlos Medlock, though. He
Why?
doesn't believe a word you just said. He's staring Jeremy Fears in the face and says, I'm taking your spot. Now, do I think he's going to do that? No, but that's what makes Carlos Medlock a Spartan dog. You know what I mean? Because it's irrational belief, right? Like it's that like this Michigan State team not that good on paper. And we're talking about, well, Izzo might be able to do it. It's Izzo. It's irrational belief, right? Like that irrational belief I have in Cohen Carr to go from like 7 points a game to 18 and an All-American, right? Like that's the makeup of all the great Michigan State players is like Draymond Green, like, eh, now you're a four-time NBA champion, right? It's irrational belief. I'm the greatest player in the world, so on and so forth. Medlock has the makeup of every great Michigan State player, and with that in mind, it comes at a little bit of the expense of Jeremy Fears, where he sees barbecue chicken when he watches Jeremy Fears step on the court.
Sure. I get it. So you talked about being irrational. Can we be rational for a moment?
Irrationally, I don't think they're getting Ethan
Well,
Taylor.
I just like to be rational about a couple logistical items real quick. What is this week? Do you know what this week is for Michigan State?
I do because Draymond Green was there, and I want to call him out. We could do a little cardio, Draymond. You look a little chunky, but it's grind week.
Yeah, it's grind week, so you got to show up a little bit out of shape just to make all the Spartan dogs feel a little good. That's what we do. We burn the calories at grind week. He's burning a lot of calories right now, I'm sure, mentally watching film with Carson Cooper. I saw the clip of that. So great use of Draymond Green's time watching film with Carson Cooper. So it's grind week. You know who was supposed to be at grind week, who's not at grind week?
Rocket Watts.
Carlos Medlock.
Ooh.
My dog committed to Michigan State and decided he can't make it to grind week, huh? Huh. I thought I wasn't Floor General Jr. supposed to be the guy leading Josiah Jervis's recruitment, trying to get him there, and Backcourt of the Future was going to spend time together at Grind Week, right? That was the whole pitch. But my guy Lowe suddenly a little too busy for Grind Week.
Is Ethan Taylor there?
He's at a camp, by the way. He got invited to some like All American camp in California, I guess. But like, just want let the jury know, let the courtroom. Who's taking notes here? Hey, point guard of the future, Carlos Medlock, who's talking about playing time for his two teammates, just suddenly couldn't make it to Grind Week, where he's supposed to recruit Josiah Jervis to come play with him, or actually, more accurately, ride the bench with him for 2 years before they can get on the court behind Jeremy Fears.
And Kurt Tang.
Huh? Maybe he'll make it to Grind Week next year.
Maybe not.
Does Missouri do Grind Week? Is Tristan Reed going to be at a Missouri Grind Week? Probably not. They don't have any pros, do they?
The grind week stuff, like someone has to tell the NBA dudes to show up in shape. Like someone needs to like we're supposed to be like advertising how hard we work. Draymond, respectfully, looks like he ain't done nothing all off seasons besides kick it at Jimmy Butler's house. I think is it Adrian Payne that was in the photo watching
Unfortunately, no, because Adrian Payne has passed away.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There was a big man in one of the photos where it said watching film with an NBA champ. I don't know that the team that person played for knows he's an NBA champion.
Let me find the. I thought that was the Draymond one. No, Gary Harris is there. Miles Bridges is there. Draymond's obviously there. Kalen Lucas there. Looks like Aaron Harris arrived today. That's cool. Travis Walton there. Brandon Wood, my guy Brandon Wood. I used to help him with some podcast stuff back in the day, believe it or not.
Jerry
Uh,
Stackhouse in better shape than Draymond Green, by the way. He's our assistant coach.
oh, Xavier Tillman.
Xavier Tillman, sorry.
He Xavier Tillman got very bald all of a sudden. I'm with you.
Yeah,
I can see why you would mistake him for AP, but
that's also my bad, AP. Definitely didn't mean to. That was
that's
not
okay.
serious.
Rest in peace, AP.
Rest in peace, AP.
Anyways, okay. Well, by the way, I'm kidding, Michigan State fans. Don't harass me on Twitter. It's fine. Carlos is really good, and I'm still bitter about it. That's all this is. Enjoy grind week.